Oh, nah. Hey, legends, what's going on? As you can see, down here, flinging some arrows at the range. Got my brand new bow here today. Got an Elite Carbon Era. The thing is just insane. It feels so good having that larger axle to axle. I'm here with Dad, and first things first, let's do a little challenge. Okay, so first challenge is we've got this little ball sitting on here. So we're currently shooting at, this is 45 meters. And then there's where we're shooting from, just all the way down there. So we're at 45 meters, and the goal is to knock that off. So yeah, we've been shooting pretty good today. We've just done a round of the 3D course. But yeah, pretty dialed in. Still getting used to the sight, put a fresh sight tape on. And yeah, anyway, what I'll do now, head down here, show you guys my new rig. Alrighty, so this is my new bow. So it's an Elite Carbon Era. Again, it's hard for me to hold it up while I'm filming, but I've just got a spot hog on here, and I can do pretty much an overrun on the bow if you want like a proper in-depth video on me going through my setup and everything like that. But this thing is shooting so good, I freaking love it. But anyway, let's get stuck in and try hit this ball. Dad's up first. We're going to be going for that little ball that I showed you guys before, so. Oh, yes! No way. Are you serious? Are you serious?
First shot. Nailed it.
It's bloody gone. Well, there we go. We're pretty dialed in. So, what? First arrow, knocked it off. 45 meters. So, that's pretty good. Anyway. Should we put it back up and try again, or should we try something else? Maybe we'll try something else. So what we think happened, I don't actually think he's hit the ball. Actually, you can see the stick has snapped. So it's obviously hit the stick because the arrow is pretty low there. So I reckon it's just cracked the stick. So we'll set it back up and we will make sure we can hit the ball. Maybe we can skewer it. It's set back up. So let's go all the way back and make sure we can skewer this bloody thing. Let's go again. So Dad's going to put 3 shots down there. Alrighty, let's see if I can knock it off. Oh, 45 meters. Alright. Hit it. Well, I don't think you can actually skewer it because I hit it dead on and I just saw the actual ball just bounce away to the right of the target. So I don't know, we'll have to have a look here to see where it went.
So yours went the same as mine.
Yeah, look, it's back here.
Oh no, you hit it.
There's the ball there.
Went through it, in half almost.
Smoked it. And obviously the arrow's just hit here. All right, so let's come up with another challenge.
Take that. So we're trying 2 different arrows, new ones that I've just got built up. These are slightly shorter, shooting a 125 grain tip, 3 fletch compared to slightly longer arrow, 4 veins.
And the biggest difference between these two is the weight.
Yeah, the weight on the actual arrow.
So these were, what, 450 grain?
450, and these are 400.
They were close to, they're like, yeah, close to under 3.
These 350s.
No, that's a spine. The weight.
Oh, the weight, yeah.
Yeah, the weight of them.
20.
So these are 450 grains, and then these ones here are about 401 or something, weren't they? Like close to 400. Yeah, so you're looking about a 50 grain difference. So we should see a bit of a pin gap, like a bit of a gap down there, because we're shooting now 60 meters. So it's a bit of a long shot. But we'll sort of see where they shoot, and then we'll push it back and we'll go all the way back down there and shoot some 80 meter shots. So have a look.
So that was 2 of the heavy arrows. We're going on to the 3 fletch arrow now, which is lighter by about 50 grams. So see what happens. Should be shooting higher by about at least a foot and a bit at 60 metres. Alright.
Alright, I'm just going to go for a bit of a grouping, 60 metres, see how we go. Oh, nah. Don't really know why, but man, the pins are very blurry. I'm either focusing on a target or focusing on my pin, so I don't know if that means I need to verify it or something like that, but I don't know. Alrighty, so these are the results of what we just got then. First off is Dad's arrows. So he's done shot two of the older arrows, which are 450 grain. And then these ones up here are what did we say, 400. So it's actually crazy to think that you get that much of a gap distance over 60 meters just from 50 grain. That's it. So if you want to shoot further distances and get more out of your bow, go a lighter arrow setup, and that's still going to clap anything you shoot. Like if you put a set of broadheads on there, and they're 125 grain tips. If you wanted to, we could throw 100 grain tips on there. But yeah, and there's my arrows there. So as you can see, all a little bit low, and then my left to rights were a bit off just because, yeah, I don't know. Still need a bit more practice, but pretty good. Let's push it back now. All right, now we just pushed it back to 70 meters, and we're just going to shoot 2 arrows each. Nah. So, not as bad as I thought. I've actually sort of grouped these arrows. Like, these are my 2 here. They're obviously left, so it must be in the sight, but I can put my finger around them like that. At 70 meters, I'm pretty happy with that. You see Dad's ones. Both these shot high, so I reckon you could get 75 meters out of your sight.
They're the 2 last holes.
Yeah.
At 60 meters. Didn't change the sight, shot at 70 meters, and they're still high up the target. So I reckon it's 75.
I reckon you can get 75 out of your sight. Before, Dad could only get 60 out of your sight. So this is awesome. And I mean, what are these? 400 grain, still plenty enough to knock down an animal. That's going to, yeah, a little bit of penetration in them. So yeah, it's still plenty. Anyway, I reckon we can either push it back to 80.
75.
Or 75, yeah.
I'll go 80, and then I might shoot.
Yeah, we'll go 80 and see where it goes.
Yeah, see where it goes.
Yeah, let's do that.
I haven't moved the sight. I'm going to shoot 80, same arrows. I'll shoot them a little bit high, only a foot high. So if my calculations are right, it should be still a little bit low on the target point. So, here we go.
80 meters. It's like that's in the way, that tree there. Alright, so at 80 meters, you can see this little branch just up there. My arrows were actually nicking that on the way through, so that was pretty funny. And my sight, I don't know, I feel like both them arrows went left, and you can't actually see the actual target because there's leaves hanging out. So let's have a look. So having a look here, my group's opened up, obviously, but they're very low. So I don't know if that's in my sight. Maybe I got the wrong sight tape. But yeah, but I've hit low. So don't know if it's a sight tape or not. It's still left. My past 2 shots were left. But anyway, that's at 80 meters.
And you know what too?
Alrighty, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked the video. We're going to keep them coming. A lot of hunting videos, more archery content because it's just so sick and I'm loving this new bow. So anyway, if you could like, comment and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Take care. See ya.